Welcome back. This is the FPL Zone on the Premier League preview show. The professor is back in the house. It's been a very interesting few days. I think last week it made sense. Some of the picks made sense.
Yeah, someone came up and told me that my Mahrez pick really helped him because of the double game week and stuff. So they really got value for money for that.
All right.
What really shocked me was when he took the penalty whilst Haaland was on the pitch. Now Haaland went off a quite a few people triple captain Haaland. So
wow. Yeah. Interesting. Who do we have for this weekend?
Well, we're back with some of the picks. I believe Riyad Mahrez is one of our main picks for this week again. Look, it's Nottingham Forest. Of their defense, we saw the minus 20 goal difference. So we were going with Riyad Mahrez. He and Grealish are in the form of their lives. I would have gone with Grealish, but I think Mahrez is a more tried and tested commodity. In terms for Grealish, his goals and assists have not really stood out, even when he was at Aston Villa. But with Mahrez, we've seen him do it at Leicester. We've seen him do it at Man City. He was their top scorer in all competitions last season. So I would still go for him. And the fact that he took a penalty whilst Haaland was on the pitch gives me encouragement that he might. So I like to look. What's the last one? We have a thing.
So I've got Saka.
Saka, thank you. I
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, so Bukayo Saka again, penalty taker, and Aston Villa away. We saw
that's a very cold penalty.
Very cold, and we saw Aston Villa crumble against Man City. So it doesn't give me encouragement. And again, we saw a weak defense. And for me, when I look at the left-back position for Aston Villa, I see more attacking players than defensive players, in the sense that they have Alex Moreno and Luca Digne, who are both better going for it than they are going the other way. Coupled with the fact that Unai Emery likes to play very narrow, I expect Saka to have a lot of space and have a big impact on the game. So he's definitely one of my picks.
Okay, all right. So we've got Bukayo Saka, Riyad Mahrez, João Felix. I see his name.
Yes, João Felix. He's become central to everything Chelsea do. And the fact that they are playing Southampton makes it all the much easier for me to pick. Look,
managerless
Southampton. So there's no danger of new manager bounce because there's no new manager to bounce. Secondly, Southampton, we've seen their defense. They struggle to keep clean sheets. Despite the best efforts of our good friend Mo Salah, who hasn't worked for them this season. They are one of the worst teams in the league. And that's one of the things you also have to look for. Who are the worst teams in the league playing? And can you get points? And from what I've seen from Chelsea, their luck has to change. I believe they've scored 3 goals from an XG of about 13 in their last 6 games.
Wow.
So at a certain point, those chances have to start going in. Something has to give. The fact that they are creating chances alone bodes well, but the fact that they are not scoring them also is not encouraging. But that's part of the risk. And I think for 7.6 million, not a lot of people are going to have him, and that's where he can be a differential for you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, the professor, giving us some more tips ahead of the Fantasy League game weekend. That's how we end today's edition of the Premier League preview show